Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday night. It is the Indoor Farmer, episode 173. What are we at? February 24th today, 2025, and it is 8:30 Central Time, as always, Monday nights for the Indoor Farmer. We're going to play a little intro, about 3 minutes and 50 seconds, to let me have some time to hit that like button and share it out and tag some friends and all the hoops I got to jump through. You might be catching the replay if you see this right now. If you do, check out the show and tell me what you think. Leave a comment and we'll get back to you on it. Let's grow.
Cozy corner of the city, where the Wi-Fi's strong and bright, lives a man named Waylon, with his green thumb at his mic. He's not your typical farmer, no fields, no barn, no plow. His farm's indoors, his harvest shared on the airwaves now. Waylon the indoor farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. On Sunday, games are rolling, at 5:30 they start. The Indoor Farmers Game Night, where laughter plays a part. Monday brings his story, how he learned to farm and grow. The Indoor Farmer shares his journey, making it a show. With every episode, a chapter of his life, teaching us to live more green, reducing all our strife. Waylon the indoor farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. Tuesdays for the reviews of people, places, things. Waylon's got the scoop, from artisans to local wings. Wednesday, we grow Wednesday, where the mind expands, discussing food and farming with experts from the lands. He's not just growing plants, but communities as well. Through his microphone, he casts a spell. Thursday, people in the boxes, where stories intertwine, with guests from all walks sharing what they've seen. Each podcast is a seed planted in our mind. Waylon's cultivation of culture and of kind. Waylon the indoor farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. So if you're feeling lonely or need a touch of green, tune into Waylon's podcast, where the urban farms the scene. He's not just farming indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the indoor farmer, connecting all the dots. Indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the indoor farmer, connecting all the dots. In a cozy corner of the city, where the Wi-Fi's strong and bright, lives a man.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back again. Welcome to the show. It is episode 173, the original show that I started off over 3 years ago, trying to figure out what it takes for me to I don't know, grow some of my own food, maybe learn how to, do a little bit more for myself, DIY style, you know, take whatever skills I had and bump them to the next level and learn something new. And so I thought, why not make a show out of it? Why not bring, another a group of people along for the ride that also are either trying to learn how to be more self-sustainable, or the people that are trying to, share their knowledge, get that out there to the world. Maybe they're not as personable, maybe they're not as funny, or wanting to try to entertain the masses with their knowledge, but they have the deep, real knowledge of the herbs or gardening or growing or hunting or beekeeping, all these people that we've had on the show. And that's what it's all about, because we all got to eat, right? So if you guys could do me a favor and hit that like button, share us out with your friends. And if you really think what I'm doing is worthwhile, go follow me on an alternate platform such as Rumble, because the videos on some of these other platforms don't stay as long as you might like. Uh, for some reason, X and Facebook, both the videos just don't stay forever. Facebook now deletes your videos after 30 days. So this will be deleted in 30 days on Facebook. So come and follow me on Rumble, and help me out over there, and we can all have a little a new video platform, or not new, but new to you possibly, and a different alternate platform to be able to watch things and to be able to see a little alternate truth, maybe you might say, a little more freedom of speech oriented over there on the Rumble. Hey, and what's up, Margaret? I see you on X. Thank you for popping in, and on Rumble too. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. I've got a whole bunch of pictures, just pictures and little video to show you what I got growing on. What's up, Milk? If you're still in the house, Jason, hello. And what I have growing on and what I've done today. And we're going to be talking about a little bit. We're going to be checking the water and the pH. I had this bucket here with some water in it with a fish. I had a fish in there with it. I thought, oh, that's kind of fun. I'll just leave him in there. And the fish started trying to jump out. I was like, holy cow, I can't do that. Got to put him back in. Like, they don't jump out of their fish out of the aquarium. For some reason, they don't jump out of the aquarium. They don't mind being in there because it's got more of their environment, I guess. But they will jump right out of the damn, uh, being isolated over here in a bowl. And so I'm gonna check on the pH here. I'll probably just do that real quick, get out of the way. I also have got a package to unbox from Smashley's Garden. I can't wait to see what's in it. I believe I know at least one thing, at least one item. Holy cow! Well, how come? Why is everybody floating right through? Is it they're not able to get to the live stream again? Facebook problems? Jeez. What's up, Scroy? How are you doing? All right, let's check a little bit of pH here. Get a little bit of tunes going on here while we're hanging out. I've got a bunch of stuff to show you. The some ups and downs for sure. Some very sadness going on. Losing a plant, lost a plant, more or less. I lost more than one, but you're going to see that here in a minute. Let's go with this one. Off. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right, let's check on the pH. I have a feeling of where it's at, and that's going to be good. It's going to be good news. I like good news. He speaks of the journey from sea to the plate. On X his wisdom he does not abate. With every post a lesson to share. All right. So we're using test strips because they're testing mineral count of different minerals and other things, as opposed to just the pH. All right, let's see here. Alkalinity is looking good now. I like that. Alkalinity is not a problem anymore. pH is pH is looking kind of low. Holy cow, pH kind of dropped into a almost unacceptable range here. We're gonna have to get the actual pH pen out and check it for sure. But it's looking like a 6.5 or something, man. I don't even know. It looks like it could be a little lower even. Kind of a orangish pink between 6.5 and 7ish. That's not terrible, but I mean that's probably pretty good. But I hope it's not going too low. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Fluoride pretty low, 0, good. Oh, does it need fluoride? I don't think so. I'm forgetting that. Oh, zinc though. We need some zinc. A little low on zinc. 0 sulfates. Sulfate is a color that doesn't show up on the thing. Same with nitrites and nitrates. I know they're really high, so I don't need to know that the color's not correct. Let's see, no mercury, good. Magnesium is very low. I'm gonna have to put in some Epsom salts. Epsom salts can bring your magnesium levels up. Let's see, lead 0, that's good. Actually, it's not 0. Huh. Looks a little bit high. I don't know why there'd be lead in the water. Copper is almost none, but it looks like it's a little bit higher though than 0. And that's good. I put a bunch of pennies in there a while back. Hoping the pennies did some work. Iron is 0, which is not good, guys. We need to get a little bit of iron in there for the fishies. I might have to buy a supplement to add iron in. I was really hoping to do it in a more natural way, like say, I don't know if nails are really a good idea. I have a couple. There's a couple of nails in the aquarium. Not the best idea, I think. But if I put more nails in there, I could raise the iron level. But I don't think that's going to be great long term. I haven't thought it through a lot, so I'm not going to say fully that it's not a good idea, but it doesn't seem like it would be a good idea. All right. Well, pH is looking good though, at least. Gonna have to grab some Epsom salts. Hey, what's up, Leslie? What's up, DD? Brother's giving up on his fish. He's been doing it for years. What do you mean giving up on it, Milk? Giving up on his fish? Was he having trouble with the fish? What's up, DD? Scroy, Jason Malone. What's up, Jason? Losing plants doesn't make you a bad grower. Well, no, this is a weird one, man. It happened in like a day. The plant just like wilted and like died. It was crazy what happened. If I cry every time I lost a plant, yeah, right. Let's keep trying. Yep. You're gonna see pictures of it here in just a second. Let me share it in. Boom. Shook a hand warmer in water, then soak a hand warmer in water and drop it in the water. For what? Hand warmer? A used hand warmer? So it doesn't get hot? What do you mean, like one of those like pouches that you put in your gloves or your boots or something like that? Is that what we're talking about here? All right, so let me pull up some pictures. Let me show you guys the pictures, and then we're going to do a little unboxing a little bit later. Yeah, look at this. That plant looks a lot worse now. It's basically dried up. That happened in like overnight. I think it had maybe too much water in the soil. It wasn't uptaking as fast as the other one. I'm not really 100% sure what happened. It's pretty sad, but the other one is looking really nice. We got the Jezebel is rocking. I'm gonna have to top her again and get her in the flower room real soon here. I got to get some lights put up in the flower room. We showed those off last week. But yeah, man, it's crazy the difference between these two, huh? What's up, Orpheus? Thanks, Milk, for tagging. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It just happened like literally like overnight. Boom. I swear it was 2 or 3 days ago, and it's already like dead. I didn't have a lot of options. What I did was I don't think I took any pictures of it. What I did was I dug a bunch of the soil out away from the base to try to help dry it out, and I put it in front of the fan. The fan's over here on the other side of the this bucket here. But well, I need to sweep up over here. But yeah, nothing helped really. I could have maybe tried to do a transplant. That the shock would have been bad for it at that time. So watermelon juice has so many beneficial vitamins. You say, Leslie? It's very mild, which is very good and medicinal for plants. Well, I mean, medicinal for what though? Like, is overwatering going to need some kind of special vitamins? Like, I don't understand that connection there. Like overwatering, the only thing you can really do is let them dry out a little bit. And I tried to, and the soil literally is still moist. It's big root soil. Shouts out to Soil King. That shit holds some water. Like if the plants aren't soaking it up, it is just staying in there. It's crazy. But look at that Jezebel though. Jezebel's looking fire. Like she's got her two main branches that from the first topping. I didn't top too many more times, so I'm thinking of topping at least top them again here, if not maybe lower, a little lower, top them, and then hopefully these branches catch up a little bit while these ones branch out more, and then you've got a little more of a bush, right? We want her to bush out instead of grow straight up. My basement's not all that tall, so once I put that light up in the other room, that light's going to take up some space from the ceiling to the, down a little bit. And so we want to bush this out instead of letting it grow up. I mean, I guess a lot of people would rather top them a bunch of times. I think most growers I listen to talk about topping a bunch, and you have this nice big full canopy. Um, you could kind of just let it go naturally too. I've seen a lot of people do that too. If you have a lot of room and you can do a bunch of them. Right now, I don't have any that are anywhere close to that size and that health. So we're gonna push forward and just like maybe veg her out a little while longer in the flower room. Once I get the new light up, I'll just change the light cycle. But right here where she's sitting at, she's getting a little crossfade. she's getting some light from both the aquaponics system, which is not a super strong veg light for cannabis, and then also the veg light that's over here at the table. So really just kind of getting this like whatever's left over light, the leftovers. Oh, check this out, you guys. Let me flip this a little bit. This is one of those sticky pads for gnats or whatever. You throw the sticky pad down, but a spider laid its egg sac or left its egg sac, or maybe it got stuck there. I'm not really sure what had happened, but yeah, this is yeah, it got crossfaded, didn't it? Yeah, no, this egg sac is crazy. It started to hatch. They all started to hatch, and they immediately got stuck. Now I don't know. I mean, you would think since half of it's kind of off of the pad there, I think some of them might have gotten away. You think a few of them got away. Stay saved by sticky pad. Nah, man, I like them spiders out there. They're killing all the goodies that are running around in my bed. Killing them gnats, and I like spiders now. Spiders are my friends, except for not too many of them. I guess they're not really my friends. It looked a lot bigger when I zoomed in, didn't it? It's not that big. It's actually really small. I almost didn't see that. Hey, what's up, Terry and Brendra? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah. So these sticky traps catch things that you don't expect, including another picture I have coming up. But yeah, look, this is the second light, so you can kind of see that. You can see the aquaponic system in the back, my hanging fan there, and then the broccoli, and you got the green onions. Got a pile of leftover plant material from different plants. Got my sweet potatoes over here. Got the dead, like the arugula. It's all finished off there. And these carrots that I tried to get to grow, I don't think they're work. I don't think they're gonna make it happen, but we'll see. Here's the corner that I was putting a lot of the scraps for the worms. But now I have a whole bunch of seeds growing from the radish, uh, from taking out the old radish, I guess, plants with the pods on them still, and a bunch of seeds just grew up. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's a whole bunch. That's a lot. Maybe it grew from some of the roots, like from the roots of the plant itself. I don't know, but that's pretty crazy. They're like microgreens right now. That is microgreens right there. Now that over back here is something else. I think that's something different. It looks similar, but maybe it's the same. I can't really tell with this picture being a little blurry. Definitely not too many of them. If I see him, they catch in a flip flop. Yeah, I mean, depending. I mean, if you get good at looking at like knowing what kind of spiders are the bad ones, the kind that are going to actually bite you and do something nefarious to you. Now, what does actually bite you or come after you? I don't think they're nearly like they're not poisonous or anything. I got some pictures coming up of some other creepy crawlies that I do not like. But yeah, look at this. That's what she looks like now. Holy cow! That's like 3 days. Just went bloop. I'm like, what the heck? She like locked out. It's crazy. It's like maybe newt lock because of when I transplanted the plant, maybe she wasn't big enough. Transplanted her into this 7-gallon pot with a whole bunch of nutrient filled big root soil. Like, I don't know what else it could be. But the plant next to it though is loving life. You saw that already, but that's a better angle like that. Here's the aquaponics system currently. I'm actually pretty happy that the pepper plants are coming back and actually growing more peppers. I thought it was over with. I thought they would be, they were kind of drying up. At least one of these two plants looks better than the other one. So there's three plants here total. 1, 2, and 3. And the second one, the one in the middle, looks like it's kind of dying off. There's a couple peppers on it that are kind of just shriveled up and not good peppers. If you look over here, you can't really see it that well, but there's one right here. There's a big one here. There's another big one here. Another one forming here. There's probably half a dozen peppers or more growing in just this one branch of this one. Actually, maybe I'll count both branches here. This lower branch here. But that's kind of crazy because it's going to just eventually get so heavy up top that it's going to break or something. So I'm not sure how to really go about trying to do anything about it. I'm just going to not worry about it. We'll grow more peppers eventually. But this second one, I cut back a whole bunch. I cut it back a lot. It had leaves on it already, and I kind of cut back until like the smallest leaves, and it's growing back. There's actually flowers. It's going to be making peppers. It's pretty cool. I'm glad I gave it a shot instead of just ripping it out. Then of course we got this mint. The mint is actually looking pretty good. I need to keep chopping out some of the like dead spots, but the green is actually a little bit better than it was. So I think it helped cutting out the dead spots. That's like a several-year-old bucket of ice cream right there. Uh, let's see. Okay, look at these LED lights up here. They're kind of twisting, and they're not. That's not very. It's not very scientific-y. You know what I mean? Like maybe I can fix that, but it just doesn't seem like kosher for a light bulb. All right, moving on. Here's the table from the other angle. Before I actually ripped this out. This I already took the head off this already before, so I just ripped this out and I actually took out some other ones here. We're going to show you in a minute. Well, here's a more straight on view. I trimmed up the basil, which should be a video for that shortly. Why am I not seeing the video first? Because the video should come before this, but or maybe because they upload the videos differently. Okay, pineapple. Okay, there it is. Pineapple's not looking so hot. The pineapple, I think it's not really loving the water that it's in. Like it doesn't love being in nonstop water. Look at that. Already dried basil. It just went everywhere. I was trying to get it out with one hand, then it just explodes everywhere. So we stack it up with all the other leftovers and such. But you know, throwing the basil leaves all over the place is actually helps as like a pest deterrent for whatever pests that don't like basil. I don't think spider mites like basil. Do any of these companion? Oh, we got a question over on the YouTube. Any of these companion well with cannabis plants? I'm a cannabis grower, but I do have a lot of felines. Oh, geez, I was like, what is this? Felinus? I'm looking at my other computer over here. Felines. You got cats, also a dog. So I know there are some things that can make them sick. Yes, you don't want dogs to have like basil, and of course a whole bunch of other vegetables that dogs can't have. So you'd have to be careful about that. I don't know about cats. I don't know what kind of plants cats can't have. But my suggestion would be to keep the animals out of the room that you're growing in, which is not always possible. I understand. Oh, shit just blew up in my face. I thought I was going to find a worm on the roots there, but I didn't. Hey, what's up, Chris? Leslie says, we used the basil you sent in our spaghetti last night. That's awesome. Let's go. Let's go, Leslie. We need to make you a Country Boy Weed song sometime. Look at those roots. Just ripped it apart. That basil plant was huge, and now it's kind of one branch left that's growing strong. Let's play a little. They want to turn it down a little bit. Okay. I have lots of herbs, but my basil is running slim here right now until spring. Well, I don't have a lot there, as you can see. I have like a bushel of it, which isn't a ton, but I would like to try to grow more so I could send more out to you guys and maybe other things. I wonder if I can dry green onions and send them out. I think I could. Dried onions, yeah. That could be another thing. So here I am just building up this, or breaking down, I should say, breaking down all this, not plant matter. It's plant matter, but like compost, I could say. And it looks crazy because there's all that dust in the air, but a lot of ventilation, so it wasn't really staying near me too long. It might have been, it probably wasn't that. It wasn't great, but I do need to get some masks actually, some like good masks, not just some like paper face diapers. Hey, Chris found the Rumble. Cheers, brother. Appreciate you on the Rumble. Hit that like button. Kayla, hello. How are you? We're one of those plants that eat people. Yeah, that's that's a good point, Chris. I actually would like to grow Venus flytraps, and I can't remember the other plant's name that is like a big bucket and plant, and flies or bugs will crawl down in there and get stuck. Get the name of it, but it would be really cool to grow those. Just have an army of them in the basement, killing everything in sight. Except me, like I'd have to them all. I would have them all trained. You know what I mean? Like I'm the one feeding them, so they wouldn't bite my hand, would they? Lost in Space, where they were the plant ate people. No, I didn't see that one, man. That's it's an older show. I think I've only seen a few episodes of that, but I know what you're talking about. Danger, Will Robinson. And they made clones, okay, like the plant people, like the Soylent Green and such. Soylent Green is people. It's people. So what I did today is I made some room for the smaller plants that are still working their way up to growing me a nice big head of broccoli. So I got rid of some of the ones that were pretty tall, kind of too close to the light. I also, this whole corner here, I ripped out the radishes that were still rooted there but dead. Shifting some of the soil around as I add more soil and as I create more soil in this bed, because the bed's full of worms and arthropods, and I actually haven't seen them for a while. I haven't gone down and dug into the corner where they mostly are. So I really hope that they are. I hope they're propagating. I hope there's more. I hope they're making more. That's all I can say. I want this whole bed full of worms. I want it to be so full of worms it's hard to grow plants in. I'm just kidding. Actually, no, it wouldn't be bad. I'd take a bunch of them out and do all kinds of other, things, worm things with. But it's good. But it's good though to be able to work in this corner, because I've had this corner kind of blocked off with, or not blocked off, but had plants in this corner for quite a while. So now I can, dig a big hole and bury a whole bunch of compost in the corner, cover it up, put some more soil in the bed. Also was able to take a bunch of the soil out and spread it around where it actually need a lot more soil to the left. As you can see, it's not all that much, or it's not all soil. A lot of it's cocoa coir. I like the cocoa coir. I'm actually thinking about getting some cocoa coir to use for microgreens. We're going to look at my seeds here before the show's over and kind of decide see what you guys vote on in the comments, which ones I should grow first as microgreens. Now that I have my trays and everything ready to go, I need to add some more grow lights in the microgreen room, but I have them already. I just have to do it. So I ran into some other compost that I had already buried. There we go. I decided, you know what, this is annoying. So I went and got some soil. We filled it up. This whole corner is looking wonderful now, except for, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise. I'll tell you what, it looks it's kind of covered up again. We'll just say that. You'll use old dryer tubs, Leslie. That's a good idea for worms. A worm condo. Find the right containers. Yeah, I mean, worms are good for a lot of things. There's all my kitchen scraps that I'm giving the worms. Fortunately, we still have a lot of plastic containers. Here we go. Here's the money shot for big root soil. Take one. I didn't look at the video. I didn't even show the bag that well. There's still a lot of soil in that bag. Actually, it looks like I dumped a whole bunch out, but the bag's still got a lot in there. And yes, soil, it looks like it's going everywhere. It doesn't look that bad in person, though. Camera picks it all up. Now my nose is going, oh, what? That was all right there? Oh, shit. Anyway, that's what I did. I covered it up. I watered it in, got some water, spread the water around from the fish tank. So I gave it some good stuff, but there's no plants in there right now. I just want it to be a habitable and attractive place for the worms. So I'm sure they're venturing out underground. I'm sure they're all over the place, but I don't always see them, so it's hard for me to tell. Look how squishy that is with all that stuff in there. I think that's it on that video. Oh yeah, this was just throwing some water in there. Skip ahead a little bit. See, this is one thing I need to fix. I have a pump for it. I have a brand new pump. I just need to get some hose that fits it and run the pump from the aquarium over here to the table, and so that I can just water the table, and I can actually run the hose across the table, maybe even loop around once and cut little tiny holes in the hose and make it an automatic watering system, or a an irrigation system. Oh, here's that other picture I was telling you guys about. Glue traps. I left these glue traps down here back when I had mice a few months back, and they're all gone. But I left the traps out. As you can see, the peanut butter trap hasn't been touched. Peanut butter's old now. Shit. But these are. Does anyone know what these are? Did I already say it? I don't know if I already said it. Let's see who knows. Let's see who calls it first. They are like tiny aliens, Chris. Put worms in your outside garden, stomp around, or dig stuff out of the crawl at the top. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, these are not aliens. That's right. Scroy, you got it. Spider crickets. Spider crickets are insane, man. They literally jump at you if you come close to them. They start jumping at you. And like they can jump a good foot or 2 feet in the, well, I don't know if they can jump 2 feet into the air, but they can jump over, probably over a foot. I would say over a foot. But man, they are insane, and they're not good for anything. They're not useful. They're not killing any bad creatures. There's my glue trap on the other side of the door with more of them. Holy cow. Jeez. Yeah, man. Like Nazi helmets with legs. I call them cricket spiders. You call them cricket spiders? Okay. I see what you did there, Margaret. They're aliens. Don't encourage them. No, man, these are spider crickets, and they are not fun. I don't see them because I haven't seen any for a while because I have glue traps. I might actually get more just for that reason. This knife I'm using right here in this shot, this knife was the knife that I had with me overseas in Iraq. Use this thing to eat with and to pretty much do everything with. I mean, I'd wipe it off, I don't have a good saw in here. I'm gonna have to get a saw for plants, because as you can see, like I'm growing trees in here and not just cannabis. I'm like, man, this thing is insane. It's insanely strong because it's green. It's not wood, but I can tell you what happens when. So this was one I'm holding one now that I cut a couple weeks ago, and it feels like wood. It's literally as hard as wood. I don't mean that as an innuendo, Chris. There it is. Look at that thing. Holy broccoli. That whole thing's going to get broken up and put into the table again. Back into the table. That's all I ever find in my glue traps. Those same guys. Okay, well, I didn't even think about them, and when I did that, I was like, wow, there's that many. I didn't even see them around. Did you ever square off with a camel spider? I did a what do you call it? A paper on camel spiders in college. You got me. Need chainsaw with those. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. I like a tiny chainsaw, little electric jobby. I do have like a circular saw I could probably use. I had to fight them every time I went down my basement at the old house. Yeah, man. That sounds like a good place to put glue traps for sure. Look at this. I'm over here chopping at this thing like I'm freaking small bunion over here. We got small bunion just chopping away with his babe, the big blue cricket spider. You think that you'll go deeper with the garden bed? What do you mean go deeper with it? I'm adding more soil so you can see. So you see the that black uh, pond liner right there that's inside the table. I can actually stand it up with something. I can put something behind there, some wood or whatever, and stand it upright and give the table another 4 or 5 inches. So it would be deeper. Plus, um, I have this bin right here for potatoes that is much deeper, and so I can use that for deeper root things. But I'm also thinking of just going to more shallow plants like herbs and different different medicinal plants like that. Here we go. Finally ripping this arugula out of here. Just died off and just sitting there all gangly in my way. So get that crap out of here. Get it buried back in the table. Back in the table. Alan, what's up, man? Good evening, my bro. Yeah, I didn't want to. I was too lazy to reach for my trimmers, and I had my knife still there. So, like, I like using the knife. I haven't used it in years. Chopped a tree down with it. Small bunion. What's up, Alan? Cheers, everybody. I hope you all are having a good Monday. Getting the Monday started off right. I've got some projects I plan to do. I have to get something, some content for tomorrow's show. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. But I've also got to get this grow light up. I've also got to do some other modifications down here. Actually, a couple grow lights I got to put up, and I'm also still working on a warranty for my last grow light, that big kind LED light that I've had for a couple of years now. Most people are saying their lights last for like 5 or 6 years. So we're gonna warranty it. I just have to line up with old Steve-O at Grow Up or at Level Up. Sorry, everything's up. Level Up Seed and Garden Supply in East Peoria.
In the heart of the city, in a patch of green,
My friend just got back from our impromptu honeymoon. Oh, wow. Well, congratulations, Alan. You're a married man now. Live on a slope. How would you make a raised garden? Elevate it. Yeah. I would leave one side almost level with the slope. One side. I don't know. I'd have to see more, Chris, to really be able to tell you my opinion. Look at that pile of broccoli right there. I chopped it. I broke it all up as much as I could with just my hands. But that's a huge pile of broccoli I have sitting there. Just trying to let it dry up a little bit to break it down some more. That's crazy. Great drainage. I'm a knife junkie. I got so many collector knives. Oh, yeah, I got a lot of collectibles too. We'll use good as a knife if you don't use it, right? Well, that's true. That's true. What good is a knife if you don't use it? What's great drainage there, Leslie? This bed with all the stuff in it. Oh, I know, Alan. I was just giving you a little, make you feel young again. You just got married. You're just married. So you've been married for 7 years. Just finally took time to take the honeymoon. Wow. Since your son is off on a trip with his friends. Wow. Okay. I guess that works out, right? I'm glad you guys got out there, man. You know, even if you don't get it right away, it's something that you could do. You know, you got the rest of your lives to do, so it's cool. And then you can do like the where they do like a anniversary honeymoon every year and shit like that. So you can do stuff like that too. Okay, that was the last picture. I have a lot going on right now. I definitely want to get more going on. With that being said, let's show you a couple things. I've had this bag of red potatoes, small red potatoes, for a while now, like a couple months. They're starting to grow eyes on them. Just had them sitting in the basement here. You can see, well, you might not be able to see the eyes kind of poking up there. Some of them on there. But yeah, you got some roots starting to grow. So I'm going to actually dig up whatever's going on with the sweet potatoes here shortly and just get that out of there. I need to find out. I'm going to do a little research maybe tonight on the show here on sweet potatoes and see like what does it take? How long does it take? So I've seen flowers on them already, but I don't know what's going on there. They also attract a lot of pests, so I don't know if that could be the main issue. But let's look at our seeds again. I showed these off one day, but I didn't make a decision on what I'm going to grow. They're from Stewart Microgreens. Shouts out to Stewart Microgreens. He's got lots of different radish varieties that have different flavors, spicy flavors and stuff like that. We got spicy brown mustard seeds. We got spicy brown mustard seeds. We got purple kohlrabi seeds, which I've never grown before, so I might just hold off on that one. Got broccoli seeds, and no thank you. I've seen enough broccoli for a little while. I'll grow some more of that soon. Daikon radish seeds, which I just grew radishes, but these are a little different. We've got Hong Vita radish seeds. Hong Vita radish seeds. We've got bull's blood beets seeds. Bull's blood beets seeds. And arugula seeds. Well, what say you guys in the comments, in the chat? Should I go after broccoli again because I've got some experience with broccoli? I'm not planning to grow it as big as it is now. I'm growing in microgreens, like like that. Legs on slope downside, just need to be taller than the other side. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, Margaret. I'd have to see what he's talking about. Gotta use like sweet taters. Gotta use like with sweet taters packs moisture and keeps pests at bay. I'm not sure what you mean there. Gotta use what? She's wanted to go to the butterfly wonderland. What butterfly wonderland? Okay, sounds interesting. Also went to the aquarium. Okay, Ripley's Believe It or Not. Okay, hell yeah. And the biosphere. I've never been to a biosphere. Use lime. Helps add moisture and keeps pests away. Huh. Lime. I'll have to try that. What do you like? Like you mean like lime, like dust from like limestone, or like cut up slices of lime squirt in there? Because I know lime, I think, also helps to hold moisture, doesn't it? Um, which one? Which one? Spicy brown mustard seeds, maybe? Kind of sounds good. They're very small, though. I'm gonna definitely need a grow medium. More than likely, I'm going to use cocoa core. It's kind of like a bright yellowish color. Dehydrated lime. Dehydrated lime. Gardening lime. Okay. Okay. So I was right to ask. I immediately first thought put the lime in the coconut and shove it in the sweet potatoes. But that wasn't right. It wasn't right. Can I get butterflies and plant flowers in the backyard? Uh, you have to plant the flowers to get the butterflies. Marigolds, big one. Plant the marigolds. But I would plant a variety. You get bees and you get other pollinators, stuff like that. A lot of people plant the marigolds for the butterflies alone, and they forget to plant other plants for other flowers for the pollinators. And that's not enough for both. They need a little bit of variety. Variety is the spice of life. We'll leave these mustard seeds out. I don't think I'm going to plant them right this minute. I try to do a little bit of that on the show where we like do like a live planting or transplanting or whatever, but it just gets so messy over here in this area. This isn't really a work area for that. So I do what I can in this area here. And in fact, I'll just zoom it out a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Build a butterfly house. That's a hell of an idea. Spicy brown mustard sounds cool. The bull's blood beets. Yeah, that sounds good too. I think that's what you said. Yeah, bull's blood, not bull's balls, or not. It's the only one in the country, I think. Okay, which one? Missing something here. The biosphere. Yeah, yeah. Sponsored by ASU. Interesting. Only one in the country. Wow. Look at this. Like I don't need to grow plants this big in the basement here. And at least in that grow bed, in that grow table. What I can do though is I can have plants like in separate containers growing all like anywhere that I can set up grow lights in the basement, get more circulation. I have plans to try to expand as much as I can in here, and then I can expand further in my house or maybe even in the garage. The garage is going to be a little bit tougher because the garage is going to it's going to take heating and cooling, and the garage is actually pretty sound otherwise, but heating and cooling like tape off of an area, you know what I mean? CalMag. Lime helps maintain this problem, and it's all natural. Okay. That's good stuff. What did I do with mine? Oh, well, here's my other knife. I'll just use that since I'm standing here. So we're going to open this up. I think I know what's in it, but you never know. Could be something more. Let's play a little tune from Smashley's Garden. Excuse me. I think I am going to do a little door prize for my friends from Rumble, though. If anybody on Rumble hasn't hitting the like button and commented yet, hit that comment, and I'm going to do a little door prize for everybody that's gone over to Rumble. Sorry to repeat myself. Here's this garden.
With a passion so keen, Ashley Huffman.
I
But
think
you might know her as Smashley, a homesteaded queen living life
purple potatoes, in fact.
with 4 little ones. Her days are full, but for her garden, she's never too dull.
Purple
She shares her
potatoes.
wisdom, her green thumbs night in her group Smashley's garden, where everything
Oh,
feels right. Smashley, oh Smashley, she's the modern queen.
okay.
Herbal lore and homesteading dreams. With her podcast life, she'll guide you.
Oh, shit.
Growing your food and what cannabis can
Shit.
do.
Well, how about we do this instead?
Dance in the soil with ease, teaching us all to
Got
live
the
off
Juice
land
Plus.
breeze. Herbal remedies, she knows them all. From echinacea to
Smokable blends to try. Hopefully, get some relief. Okay, heck yeah. So she sent me some of Smashley's Garden smokable blends.
She lights up the place, sharing recipes, tips, and the joy of growth.
Breathe easy, sweet dreams, and don't worry, be happy. Now, definitely do your research before you go using any smokable herbs. All right, check out these purple potatoes. They don't look super purple in the box, but they're purple inside.
Her fingers dance in the soil with ease, teaching us all to live off the land.
You hear Ashley? Doesn't I don't think so. She would have commented. Yes, I am excited to grow purple potatoes. Need to get rid of these sweet potatoes. Probably leave my red potatoes for a while and just try the purple potatoes first because they're the cooler ones. Plus, there's only a few of them. So, in fact, I might actually start those in a separate bin altogether in a different place, different area of the basement. It's a possibility.
Her voice rings clear in the digital space. With each live video, she lights up the place, sharing recipes, tips, and the joy of.
You know, something I forgot to do yesterday was the number post. Now, this thing is like wood. This is the thing I was talking about. It's crazy.
She's not just a mother, not just a wife. She's a beacon of health, bringing joy to life. In her garden where the world slows down, Smashley's wisdom in every leaf is found.
All right, I'm gonna make the number post real quick for any subscribers out there. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. It's $2 a month or $20 for a full year, which makes it about $1.64, I think, per month. All right, let's make a post. Numbers. I'm gonna call it numbers. Numbers. February 24, 25 to, let's see, 27th. Thursday the 27th is People in the Boxes, and that's when we do the last spin. We do 3 spins a week on this post. So if you subscribe and go just comment on this post once a week, usually Monday, and on Tuesday we'll spin it, Wednesday we spin it, and Thursday we spin it. So you get 3 chances every week just by commenting on that post. Let's see. Oh, numbers with an S. like this post, comment below. Okay, I think that's good enough. Hashtag WTIF. Okay. Copy. Let's play another tune before we get going. All right, going to the other group here. Shouts out, I didn't say it earlier, but shouts out to Michelle Paris for winning game night last night. And to all the winners for game night. Okay, on to locals now. Throat is it's getting all juiced up. Excuse me. This vegan shit is easy. Oh, nice. All right, going to the locals, the indoorfarmer.locals.com. Check it out. Hey, we got 75 active supporters on the locals. That's what's up. Oh yeah, here we go. What's this? Awesome. Yeah, you guys are welcome to post game night wins in locals. There's a lot of people that are following over there and join the community for free, but haven't become paying members or supporters, so they can see those posts. They can see that proof post for those wins that you're getting. Only for supporters. Okay. Cool. All right, that's it. That's all 3 of them. The locals post is done. Yeah, I did say I was going to do a door prize tonight. Holy cow, Leslie, I'm no expert gardener, but I'm a middle-aged man. I was raised up in the field. That's was a nice one of the good things about that time, right? Farmel club tractor, Miles picking the taters up. It brought to the surface. Nice. Yeah, let's see a hashtag WTIF for anybody awake out in the comments. And if you haven't gone over to Rumble, that is, I'm going to do a little door prize for my Rumble folks. Just being locals. I saw you on Rumble, Chris. Logged into Rumble. Yeah, I saw you over there. You're on the list. We got Terry, Chris, Margaret, and that's it. Margaret, Terry, and Chris. I might want to check the computer side just to make sure that I didn't, because sometimes the live chat doesn't stay there. Let me go check it. Let me get it. Stay there. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm only seeing Terry and Chris, and I see Margaret on my phone. I don't know why I can't see her on the computer. Why's everything got to be so stupid on computers? You know what I mean? Oh, there's Kayla over on Rumble as well. I'm glad I went to check the comments section. And if you guys could repost it, you can repost a post on Rumble. Not for sure what good it does, but anybody that's watching, if you could do that, I would appreciate it. And hit that Rumble like button if you could. Oh, I played that already. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I got some new music to put in. New music. Not there's no words. It's instrumental music, so I hope I have a spot left. Let's see. Looks like it's good. Yeah. Yeah, I see you well, I see you on my phone, Margaret. I haven't I'll check on the computer side. Yes, I see you now on the computer side. I didn't have it directly open. Kayla's in the comments. You're in the live chat over there. There's actually comments and live chat both on the Rumble. Okay, so here's the new song. I'll just leave it at that. I see you. I see you. Can't find Rumble? What do you mean you can't find it? It's a big green triangle. It's a green triangle. I'll give you time. I'll give you some time. I gotta input things manually anyway. So we got Margaret, Terry, Chris, and Kayla. And I'm just going to put you there now, Leslie. I won't spin until I see you over there. The heck was that? Did my house like answer me? You guys didn't hear it. It was like some kind of noise that I don't recognize. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for coming along with me on the journey. I definitely I run into times where it's easier for me to not do anything with the plants because it's not a passion of mine. The passion comes in the utility. The passion for me comes in the fact that we all have to worry about these things: survivability, self-sustainability, DIY. Self. What's the other word? There's another one. There's another one. Damn it. Self-sufficiency. But anyway, the point is we all have to worry about these things. So that, for me, that's my passion behind this. Is like, hey, why shouldn't I be learning this stuff? Like, everybody should be trying to learn a little something about their local growing area, like what's in your soil outside, learning what you can do in your area, what you can't do. Pardon me. All kinds of different avenues that you could go to start this, and I might be a little too broad with what I'm learning. I like a little bit of everything. I'm interested in a little bit of everything, but some people may just want to focus on a certain thing, like say cannabis. A lot of cannabis growers, that's their only focus, and I think that's a little bit unfortunate, but I can also understand like mastering your craft, mastering the one thing, and then move on to something else. Then maybe I start adding some other things into it, I could see that, and maybe I should have went that direction, but I just like keep trying different stuff. And like, it's not that I'm looking for something to stick per se. I just think the more I learn about different things, the more perspective I get on each individual thing. I can see how that's so much different than that, and eventually that opens your mind, because even within cannabis, each plant, as we saw tonight, can be vastly different. Got on Kick, but can't find Rumble Live. You had said that before, Leslie. I'm not sure why. There's 14 people watching over on the Rumble right now. I'm not sure if maybe message you the link. Thank you, Margaret. Margaret messaged you the link. Leslie, go check your DMs. We'll get you on there. Rumble had a lot of technical problems today. I feel like they might be either trying to expand or update something, because they've got a lot of increased traffic now. There's a lot of the Rumble's kind of making the leap up to the big time and becoming a real true competitor to YouTube, if not completely just eating YouTube's lunch. So I suggest everybody go check it out, even if it's not to follow me. X-Kick and Facebook, but no Rumble. Go to your DMs, Leslie. Go to your private messages. Margaret sent you the link. I saw you went to Kick, and thank you for going to X. I'm getting close to 1,000 followers on X. At 975. Let's go. That's okay, Margaret. I'm not in a rush. I am probably gonna be done once we do this spin. I don't have a lot more to talk about. I may do a little bit of a sesh, if you will, afterwards. I'm thinking of separating the two, and I'm actually thinking about putting it behind a paywall and just doing a little live stream on Locals. Have a little sesh after the show. What do you all think? There's only a few of you in here that would go or could go. So if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe, and we'll have a good old time over there. You can actually post pictures in the live chat when I go live on Locals. It's crazy. We're going to do it. We're going to get you there, Leslie. We're making it happen. And if not, I'm just going to leave him on the wheel, because, he's a sponsor. He hit all the other spots. He's here. He's commenting. A lot of pluses there with Leslie. What do you guys think of this instrumental blues jazz riff? It's pretty good, I think. Not seeing any activity yet. I can feel it. I can feel we're close. I might even let's do this. All right. Well, for next week, I'm hoping to have a grow light up, but I'm actually hoping to put up some Panda film first. If I put up some Panda film, it will be a little bit more dialed in of a grow room, I think. I think it might be a little better. I don't know if it's going to be fully necessary. I mean, I can grow flower in that room with just the light, but I also I don't know. I want to have a room. I want to have walls that I can just spray with cleaner and things like that. Whatever, vinegar. I don't want to just spray my rafters with a bunch of vinegar. You know what I mean? That's a different thing. I want to be able to spray a surface, and so I'm thinking the Panda film might be the way to go. It's nice. I really like the song you made for Leaf Cycle. Yeah, that one's not bad either. It's screwed up. It's okay, man. Did you comment on the? Did you find Rumble at least? It's okay. We're gonna spin you in there anyway. I know you're on locals. It's not easy to navigate if you don't go there very much. So I'm gonna give you that courtesy for fun. Yeah, you can fix it at some point. No worries. I saw that. Thanks, man. Oh, you know what? I think this is probably set to 30 seconds is fine, honestly. I wasted 30 seconds going to change it to 1 minute. Looks like we got Chris or Leslie, maybe still. Chris, Leslie, Chris. Definitely Chris. Congratulations, Chris. Are you still here, Chris? Oh shit, don't tell me he stepped away. That's okay. He still gets the one coupon. Ah, there he is. Chris, you now have 4 coupons. Four coupons, my guy. Oh, I'm not supposed to use my guy anymore. I mean, not really. Meant to be? Meant to be, yep. You got it, Chris. I wish you were here, Chris. I'm just kidding. Got him. Got him. Got him. Well, I'll tell you what, that's it for me tonight, guys. Definitely glad to open some space up on the table there. I don't know if I want to put anything in it, grow anything more just yet, right away. What I think I want to do is I want to try and get the worms to propagate. So I'm going to water it where the worms are at. I think after the show here, I'm going to give it some water. Well, let's use this here. I need to give it some more than that, though. So tomorrow, or actually maybe Wednesday, when the Fish Geek opens up, another store I did a review for. They're closed on Monday and Tuesdays. When they open back up, I think I'm going to go check out, see if they have tubing. I don't know. I might have to go to PetSmart for the tubing too. I'm not sure. I know I can go to a hardware store or something like that. Just need to get some tubing for my pump, and then I'm gonna set up a little bit of a watering system. Like I don't think I can just leave it there because the hose will be running across the room here, and so I could maybe tape it. I could maybe go up to the ceiling. That's probably how I'll do it. Up and over. It's a good call. Yeah, I'm gonna get this new pump I have going on up and over and into the table. We're gonna have a little, irrigation system going on in the table. It's gonna be good stuff. Yeah, good night. Good night. I can understand how it's offensive, but not really. Yeah, I'm just joking about not being able to use it. It gets old though when you use it a lot. That's the problem. Good night, Kayla, Chris, Alan, Leslie, Margaret. You guys are the real ones. Thank you again. If you're watching out on Rumble, hit that like button and follow the channel if you would. We're working on Rumble as much as possible, trying to do what I can to be a good boy and such. And therefore, go find me here after this for maybe a little sesh, or maybe I'll go find somebody else's live stream to jump up on. Since they don't come to mine, we'll go to theirs. We'll see. But you guys remember, tomorrow night, 8:30 Central Time for the Indoor Farmer reviews. Review some awesome people, places, or things, and we'll have some fun doing it. And that'll be for for Tuesday. Then Wednesday, we got We Grow Wednesday. And then, of course, People in the Boxes on Thursday. Yeah, good night, everybody. Remember, we all got to eat.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm waving the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro set up, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Whaler's here, and